Malekith is the latest Spotlight Cash card in Marvel Snap, and he is interesting, okay? As you can see, his effect on reveal, add a 1, 2, or 3 cost card from your deck here, but don't reveal it till the game ends. Now, we are not entirely clear at the time if it's a bug or not that he adds other cards that were chained to be 3 cost, like with Pixie or with Zabu, something like that. We don't know yet. We don't know if it's a bug or not. Second Dinner hasn't actually really got back to us on it, but people are suspecting it is. But anyway, the deck we built involves none of those shenanigans, okay? This is the deck. The deck has Master Mold to pair along with Ronin, which also pairs along with Maximus. But with that said, if Master Mold or Maximus get pulled by Malekith, we aren't too mad because, they're that end of the game surprise type thing. End of the game, we don't really care if they draw 2 cards. End of the game, we add more cards to their hand. I'm just curious which goes off first, Dracula or Master Mold, Malekith stuff. Red Guardian, we get to surprise them. Speed doesn't even need to be on the field in order to get his effect. As long as we're playing on curve, that's all Speed cares about. Speed would just take our word for it. You would say, I played on curve the whole game. He says, okay, buddy, I believe you instantly. So, yeah, we have no qualms with Speed. Red Guardian, kind of same type thing. Worst case scenario, we play Red Guardian, end up giving them a card they could use, and it doesn't get destroyed, but most of the time the card is going to get destroyed anyway. Elias, just because we get priority more often than not with this deck, if I'm being honest. It's a deck that kind of fights for priority. Symbiote Spider-Man can actually be somewhat helpful with cards like Malik even, because Symbiote Spider-Man can't attach to a face-down card. So, yeah. Or we can proc a second Baron Zemo, proc a second Gladiator, even proc a second Maximus, maybe, or proc a second Master Mold to help the Ronin even more. The possibilities are endless. Hydra Bob is just there for priority's sake. If any card could be replaced in this deck, he could probably be the first. But with that said, priority is important with this particular deck. So definitely keep that in mind. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on to the gameplay, shall we? Okay, first game, well, we are going to play Hydra Bob because that's who we play to try to get ahead of the curve, as it were. We will have to play something. I didn't expect our hand to be full. I mean, maybe we'll play this so they won't get as much of an upside as... Yeah, okay. So they only got to draw 1 card, which isn't too bad, technically speaking. Okay, we will go ahead and play this, which will silence that, so that's good at least. Also, sorry about the sound, guys. We, ever since the update, my FX volume hasn't worked, and I don't know why. Okay, so we will go ahead and play Malekith here, which honestly I think it's a bad idea, but I'm going to risk it anyway, just for reasons, I guess. Okay, Malekith, Red Guardian. Oh yeah, that wasn't our Red Guardian. That was a Red Guardian provided by, yeah, yeah. And I guess we can. No, we wait to fill up their hand. Yeah. Do we want to fill up their hand now? No, we do not. We want to play this now, presumably. Yeah. Okay. Baron Zemo will have us get gone. And we get Spider-Man from them. Okay. That happened, I guess. I don't really know what to tell you. Okay, this is Red Guardian, so I guess we'll just play Elias here. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot Elias was in this deck. It's literally the first game, and I already forgot Elias was even in the deck. Okay, they retreated. I'll be honest, I wasn't entirely sure about this. Their whole hand was like almost full. So, yeah, okay, I can see the retreat. Okay, you know what? That was fun. On to the next one. Okay, let's see what our opponent is going to do. And let's hope they're not mill. That being said, I think we classify as a mill deck technically. So, yeah. Well, we only have one card that mills, technically. Maybe two cards. One for sure, two maybe if you ask someone, I guess. Okay, well, that's a bit annoying there. I guess that means we are not doing that right now. Okay, Baron Zemo, come to help us do something. Okay, so that powered up that. I'll be honest, I don't really know how Nico works most of the time with anything. Yeah. Okay. Malekith gave us Red Guardian. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Yeah. It will give them whatever. So now play this here and play this here. Yeah. That will work. We will go ahead and play both of these and maybe get priority. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know. Okay. Master Mode and Gladiator. I'm glad I remembered Castle Zemo, otherwise I would have played this in the reverse order. I'm wondering what they're going to do. Honestly, I thought they would have snapped by now, honestly. Okay, they get that. And then they do get that technically, so I mean, I guess buying anything else, they win that location. Or do they? I'm gonna go ahead and play both of these. I mean, they could play a lot of cards in their hand, presumably. We'll try here. Okay, and then Hydra Bob, Iron Man, and Mystique. Okay. Red Guardian definitely did something there. And let it win all 3 locations! Thank you, Malekith! Malekith, everyone! Malekith! On to the next one. I'll be honest, Malekith is quite fun. Okay. Malekith is quite fun to play, especially when he pulls like Red Guardian. It makes him infinitely better that we can see what he pulls so we can play around it. Because if I'm being perfectly honest, when he was first announced, I was kind of unsure what I thought of him in general because, you know, if he's going to be pulling nothing good, you know, well, if he's, and we can't know about it, then we can't play around it, right? And us not being able to play around our own card seems pretty weird, and that really was not good for us at all. We might take a take 2 of something, of one of these things. Okay, hopefully they have Killmonger because I want these scrolls to come. I didn't actually want these scrolls. I still don't want this scroll. Oh, speed. That's not too shabby, I guess. Ooh, that's okay. Well, we are going to go ahead and do this. Do we want to do this? I think we do. Against a better judgment? Yes, we do. Okay, sure, why not? Red Guardian. Master Mode. And Master Mode gives us a Null. Black Panther. Okay. That did not ending well for me, is it? I don't know exactly what's happening, but I can only assume that it's not good. And that says at the end of the game, so. Okay, well. Venom, okay. That's fine, I think. It could not be fine. Okay. We will play that and then play this. Yeah. Okay, is that rogue? If that's a rogue or enchantress, we're kind of screwed. And that's a death, right? That's not a death. And that's a speed. Ha! We won! It was thanks to Baron Zemo, actually. Okay, don't get me wrong. Malekith helped. Malekith ended up over here. But Baron Zemo was the real star of the show. Because, see, it says recruit a card that costs the least from your opponent's deck. And apparently, Null costs the least at the time. Null did cost 6, but apparently they didn't have many cards in the deck and they were all 6 costs or something like that. So we ended up getting the Null. Now they are wild for doing the Venom Adam Zolo play, even though I had Null. But I guess they were like, yeah, plan hasn't changed. We want to sacrifice mid anyway, so I guess it really didn't change too much for them. But yeah. Yeah, so far this is a very fun deck, I might say. I am having a lot of fun with these games. Now, with that said, however, I think I am going to end it here because of the simple fact that I feel like this has kind of highlighted this deck for like a day one first came out deck. I'm sure there will be much better decks in the future involving this deck. I'm glad we got to include speed in the deck though, because speed is ongoing, as you can see. So speed speeds doesn't have to be on in your hand or face up on the field for his effect to go off. As you see, he gave himself 5 additional power because every turn I was playing on curve, and he rewards you for playing on curve. So yeah, because of his being ongoing, he's the perfect target for Malekith. Red Guardian is a fun little surprise for the opponent, but speed is really the, most ideal target. With that said, you could also Maximus is a good target, so is Red Guardian. But I think speed is like a good surprise factor target. Berenzimo is neither hit nor miss, neither here nor there target. Grandmaster is either the best or the worst target, depending on if your opponent is using a mill deck or not. And yeah, it's just fun. Yeah, it's just fun. Yeah. Now, with that said, this deck almost was totally different. I almost put Shadow King in the deck to try to counter my opponent. Then I realized that that wouldn't be the best in the world because there are two types of decks you can make. You can make a deck to try to counter everything your opponent could possibly do, which is next to impossible to counter everything for every single outcome. Or you can just build a deck that has a goal in mind and then can deal with some problems that they occur. A more flexible deck. And I think that's what this is. I think this is a more flexible deck. I did take a risk, however, filling up mid, but especially when it was a 0 null at the time, they could have just avoided destroying stuff. But a destroy deck, avoiding destroying stuff, that seems like an almost impossible ask. Okay. That seems next to impossible. But yeah, let me know your thoughts of the deck. Comment section below. Let me know your thoughts of Malekith. Because I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure on Malekith. I think he's good for this type of deck, but I'm not sure. Because I feel like there's only a handful of cards that are even good with him at the time of recording this. So let me know your thoughts, comment section below. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.